I literally just had the remote. Never mind.
You threw that shit. That stuff on the couch.
Yeah. Underneath.
You're loud.
Yep. Alright. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Alright, first and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Chakadash. Double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of great millstone as well. Alright, and taught us this truth. Peace, much love, and salutation as always into the hopeful elect. Okay, the brothers out here in Great Millstone, Nashville, another Sunday lesson. Alright, we'll just be probably how about Shalom Shai, Lord's will. It'd be edifying to the elect. Okay. And we're really just gonna go into the destruction of Babylon, man. Something that is gonna be coming up in the near future. And once again, shalom to the 144,000. All right, the remnant, as well as the remnant, the elect. Okay, the men, women, and children, Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, man. But yeah, we're gonna get into the destruction because the destruction is required for us to receive our salvation. Okay, and what's that? I can't think about it, but roughly paraphrasing, but the prophets have always been known to be the bearers of bad news. Matter of fact, it's yeah. You know what I'm saying? Grab that, and then prophets have always been known to do that, and that's why when people seen the prophet, it's like that's the scripture, I believe. Do you come bringing peaceful? Yeah. Do you come peacefully? If you can grab that, brother, if you can get that, about shot, because that's what that the men of the Lord, or the Lord has always used the men of the Lord, the prophets to, send out that message.
Really, real quick, we basically were mailmen.
Yeah,
mailmen. They bring in news, basically good or bad. So like,
you go, bro. I'll back you up. That one dude, what's that nigga name over here? Paul Revere.
Yeah,
is that the nigga name? Yeah, the British are coming. But letting sending out that warning. So the men of the Lord have always been doing that since the beginning. You got that? Yeah. Go ahead.
This is 1 Samuel 16:4. And Samuel did that which the Lord spake, and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming and said, "Comest thou peacefully?"
Right, because the men of the Lord are known. When you see the prophets, is all shit. Somebody, Most High's about to put some work in. That's always been a thing. Yep. And so that's why they ask, "Comest thou peacefully?" Like, hold on. What we do? We good? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Was that it?
Yeah, basically.
All right, okay. You finish it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have done before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil,
right,
and of pestilence.
Yeah, so the prophets have always been on, and it, it's not necessarily, like some evil villain type shit, but they're just telling you the truth. The prophets have always been bringing, the truth, okay, right before the destruction. The bad news. The bad news is, hey, America's finna get ready to be destroyed. It's bad news for the wicked. Okay? But it's good news for the elect. For the men, women, and children, Yahweh Shem Ashai, this is great news, man. That this place is finally going to be destroyed so we can be delivered and taken out of this place. Taken out of captivity. But the prophets have been doing this, all right, since the days of old. Was that it?
Yeah, I got one more.
All right.
Revelation 10:11. And he said unto me, Thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings.
Mm-hmm. Right. So we've all, as it says, the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. So we're going to come back and do this exact same thing over and over again. And now every true man of the Lord is back in his lot today, okay, doing the exact same thing that he was doing ages ago, the exact same thing. Nothing has changed, man. Because it's been one wicked kingdom to another wicked kingdom to another wicked kingdom. So it's not like nothing's different or anything's different. It's the same shit. Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 1:9.
Yeah, right.
The thing that have been is that which shall be, and that which is done, and that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
Right, there's no new thing under the sun. So this thing has been, this is a continual process, all right, of Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai. Okay, everybody really is recycled, if you will. The spirits are just put into different bodies through different parts of, time.
Reincarnation back in the flesh.
Yeah, exactly. And not just with us, not just with us. Everything, man.
Ideologies.
Yeah, the exact ideology that the Esau is pushing and running with, he's been trying to do that. Oh damn, who was it? I think it was one of the elders. I think it was Elias Roman. One of the videos I was watching. If not him, it was one of the apostles. But essentially, we're going into how Esau's been trying to push this one world order.
Antiochus.
Yeah. What's that?
First Maccabees.
Yeah, can you grab that real quick?
Yeah.
Grab that real quick because it's just to go to show.
Nimrod.
Yeah.
Nimrod.
Because they was trying to join everybody together. The Esau or the heathens have always just ultimately been about trying to get everything together. But see, what did the Most High tell you? Or what did the Most High do? He separated everybody. The Most High has always been about separation. That's why the simple thing is that you can't mix fabrics. The Most High is ultimately, really when you go into it, it's just he's not about mixing. Yeah. He don't like the mixing shit. You don't mix shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't mix fabrics. You don't, do genders and shit like that. You got a liger.
It's confusion.
Yeah.
You don't know what the hell it is or who you are or whatever. So that's why the scriptures say the Lord's not the author of confusion.
Yeah, exactly.
So when a whole bunch of confusion going on, the Lord would get mad. It's like I didn't set it up to be like this.
Can you get that word confusion, Bible Shop? Because like I said, they got ligers. I seen that one video. It was a while ago, a long time ago. But it was like a goat and a cow mixed. And it was like half mooing and half doing a goat noise.
It's like it's in pain.
But then it's like, and then you wonder, well, why does beef taste funny? Because nigga, they ain't what actual beef. Yeah, go ahead.
Right when you say it's a confusion, it says disorder, shame.
That, right there, disorder, shame,
mingling.
Yeah, mixing. Yeah, the Most High has never really been about that. That's why he's always kept everything separate. He has a separate people that he deals with, and then even amongst the nation, he put them in their own lands, man.
It says overthrown and ruined.
Yeah, when you get the mixing shit, it fucks everything up. Go ahead on that. Yeah.
It's like when you do laundry, you mix like your whites and your
whites.
Yeah. That's why people say when you
want to bleed into it.
Yeah, I mean you can do it if you want. You do laundry however you do it, but
your whites ain't gonna be
your whites.
White.
They're gonna start looking bluish and like a tie dye shirt. It's gonna look more of a tie dye because you mixed and mingled your clothes.
Yep.
Then you'd be like, what the fuck? And it's like, nigga, you put your red you put the red and white together, so yeah, it's gonna bleed through.
Yep. Go ahead.
First Maccabees 1 and 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
Yeah, so they've been trying to establish that. They've been trying to establish that as far as everybody being one, everybody being conjoined in one. And so now you come to, you fast forward to today, what do you see? You see a one world order trying to be set up. Equality. Okay, the new world order. But they've been trying to establish that from the beginning, man. Or from ancient times. That's always been the motive, especially in Esau Edom. And so that's why this place got to be destroyed, man. Brothers got something? If not, we get that. All right, go ahead, bro.
It's Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right. So we've been made. Read that again, Salakia.
Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right. So we've been made as watchmen to the house of Israel. Okay. So we got to give, hey, we're used as the Most High's mouthpiece, if you will, okay, to warn the people. Matthew the 10th chapter, 20th verse. Okay, because it says, and these are not our words. It says, it's not ye that speaketh, but the Spirit of the Father that speaketh in you. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so we're just out here as the brother recorded, the messenger boys, the mailmen, if you will, huh?
Mailmen.
Yeah. The mailmen. We give you the
news.
Yeah, we give you the news, man.
When you read the news, like the papers,
you can't get mad at the editor.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna read good news, you're gonna read bad news. You'll read some good news like a dog won the Nobel Peace Prize or won the dog show, and then you're gonna hear somebody got robbed on 31st Street and they got hurt.
Yeah, you can't go to the New York Times. How dare you let a nigga get robbed? What? Nigga, I just reported it. Like, what do you? I just literally
they tell me
I give information. Right? Yeah, I didn't do it.
They tell me I'll find out the information. I'll jot it down.
And that's the thing, we didn't write these scriptures. We didn't. These ain't our words. Go ahead, bro.
You want people to tell you that there's a killer on the loose in your area, or an Amber Alert, a child missing.
Yeah.
When we tell you that there's nukes coming, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Why do you want to know? You want a tornado siren when there's a tornado. What if they didn't have a siren for that? You just be in the bathtub scrubbing your armpits and shit, and that tornado rip your roof off. So you need that.
And that's the purpose of the watchman. See, the watchman, and is that? Can you get that scripture?
The sound, about the sound.
Yeah, about the sound. Can you grab that?
Yeah.
Because there's a certain sound that the watchman has to play when there's people, people coming in. When it's a time of essentially partying, or so on and so forth. But they're playing, especially the false prophets, they're playing a strange sound, man. You got something?
I got some 14 and
14. You got it?
Yeah, buddy.
You good?
Okay.
1 Corinthians 14 and I think I should start at 7.
Yes, sir.
Just 8. Okay. 1 Corinthians 14 and 8. For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Right, because like I said, the purpose of the watchman is to play a certain sound if there's enemies incoming. Okay, to prepare for war. And we got niggas pulling up. Let's get it. Whatever sound that may be. But here it is. You're supposed to be playing the trumpet, but you play the flute. You're playing a gentle sound.
Yeah.
Like it's time for a feast.
Yeah.
And so now people aren't prepared for war. They're prepared for a feast. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. We, like we said, bro, people, they look out for those tornado sirens and the Amber Alerts and things like that. But we're telling you, we're giving you a real life Amber Alert. Hey, nigga, this shit about to get real.
So it's worse than that.
Yeah. Worse than that nigga, in his mid-30s, getting a 3-year-old, last seen on whatever.
Black Mitsubishi.
Right. Yeah.
First.
Yeah, they got the black Honda, the nigga last seen.
Going 80 mile.
And it's always in a miles radius.
Yeah.
Because it's never, Adams, Tennessee. Nigga, I don't even live there. But they give you that because, it's that general area.
You can be anywhere.
Right. But that's the thing. That's what we're telling you, man. We're giving you a real life spiritual, Amber Alert. To where it's on everybody's phones. Everybody is capable of seeing this.
Yeah, everybody has a goddamn laptop in their back pocket. It's
Yep.
easy to access. It's easy to access the scriptures. It's easy to access the news. It's
Mhm.
easy to access the prophets. It's easy.
Yeah, so we're telling you these things, but you're not preparing yourself. And really, you're treating it like, because you know people get Amber Alerts and they just swipe that shit off. Man, shut up. You know, it's early in the morning. You close that shit out. I know I do. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
You got that at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
4 counties over. Where
Man, right. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Get in my car and, goddamn, I gotta find this kid. It's like, you know, nah.
An hour and a half away. Nigga, I'm asleep.
Yeah, right. Nah, that's over.
2 hours. Nigga, no.
But nah, but that's how people are treating the word of the Lord. But they don't know that this ain't just your county. This is gonna happen on this whole country, man. The United States of America is gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear fire.
Affect the whole world.
Yeah, even that. You know, the whole world is gonna be affected by that, man. Go ahead. You got something?
Oh, I got the habit coach.
All right.
I got some.
All right, go ahead, bro.
I got two.
Isaiah 30 and verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord Yahweh.
Right. Rebellious people. You know, lying children. Ultimately, the 2/3 of our nation, man. You know, they refuse to hear the words of Yahweh Bashem Shai. They do everything but listen. You know, stiff-necked. You know, go ahead.
Verse 10. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
They want to continue in the lies. They want to continue in the ways and ideologies of Babylon the Great, man. They want America to continue to prosper so they can continue to be a slave. Which, when you think about that sentence that I just said, it makes no fucking sense. You see what I'm saying? And that's why we was if not all brothers, I think me and you was talking about it last night. Yeah. But no, it was all of us. It was all of us. You know, a lot of people don't think about the shit that they literally just said. They'll just say some shit, or even with actions. Yeah, you know, even with actions, they'll say or do some shit, and it's like, did you just think about what you just did? You know, because like I said, Jake wants to continue in his captivity and build up Esau's kingdom and continue to be a slave. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Is Israel a homeborn slave?
Right.
That's the question that the Lord asks. Do you like this shit? Is this what you want?
And this is the best thing that Jake seen, or you know, Jake thinks that this is the best thing ever. You know, and that's why they don't have that kingdom mindset. They can't see beyond Babylon.
I was saying, but that's all they know.
Yeah.
I mean, saying it for the past couple of days, all that nigga knows is black. All that nigga knows is Hispanic and rice. That's all that nigga knows.
But that's why the Most High is going to destroy him, just destroy them, because the ignorance, because the truth is out here. Yeah. You know, it was said in the Apocrypha, which says the truth has been so long without fruit, shall be declared, roughly paraphrasing. You know, now the truth is actually out here, and you're still choosing the ways of Babylon. You're still choosing the ways of Esau Edom. Trusting in the shadow of Egypt. Yep. You know, was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, come.
This is John 3:19. And this is condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Right. They love darkness rather than light. And a lot of people don't want to be told about themselves. They don't want their actions to be exposed and brought out to the forefront. But that's how the Most High deals. You know, the Most High deals with just, hey, getting this, you know, hey, the Most High is going to expose your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? He's all about just calling you out, put you in the spotlight. Even sometimes in the truth, you're going to find yourself at a point where you the spotlight in the action and you're going to be embarrassed. Okay? But that's just what it is. Yeah. At certain times, that's what it is, man. You got to deal with it. But our people, they want to continue to, which that's a trait of the heathen. Because Esau, does a very hard search to try to keep all his wicked counsels hidden, all his wicked deeds and acts hidden, man. And so our people follow the same suit. Okay? Can you read that again, bro?
Yeah, John 3:19. It's actually 20 also.
Yeah, come.
It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil.
Right. They love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. You know, they don't, like I said, they don't want to be called out about the shit that they're doing. That's why you can't really tell a nigga anything because he knows it all. Go ahead.
It says, for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, and neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved.
Right. Lest his deeds should be reproved. Lest his ass get checked. You know? Niggas don't like getting checked. Hey, hold on now, nigga. I'm grown. You gonna tell me about, you know.
That's just
But it's like, you know, nigga, you doing wrong. You in the darkness. I'm shining some light on that motherfucker.
Nigga, I'm grown too.
Right, yeah, you know. It's like, you know, you think the Captain Obvious.
Okay, you were on the earth longer, and
Sherlock Holmes going to sit here and tell you grown.
Like
Well, I'm grown. Yeah. I didn't say you weren't grown. I'm saying you through. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
You're not using your noggin.
And what happens is with niggas are like roaches. When you shine that light on them, they get to scatter.
Man.
They just through.
Like, oh, great heavens.
Yeah, you know, they just get to hit in every corner that they can find. Because they scared of that light. They scared of that shit getting brought out. You know? And that's how you can see and tell a true nigga. Because if you doing some dirty shit, you know, not necessarily purposely, but if you going off and a brother bring it out about you, and what does it say? Rebuke a wise man and he will love thee. Roughly paraphrasing, you know. But what does it say also too? Reprove not a scorner, lest he will hate thee. Going around the lines of that. So, hey, the true man of the Lord ain't gonna really care if you, hey, shit, shine the light, brother. Show because brothers gonna see certain things that you ain't gonna be able to see at certain times.
That don't mean you're wicked.
Right.
That don't mean you're not wise.
It just means, hey, bro, just pick up on this. That's it. But niggas, what happens when niggas get reproved and corrected? That's why you can't correct it, nigga.
They find an excuse.
Exactly. They find an excuse. Is that a scripture on that?
Yeah.
Can you grab that, bro?
That's like
Can you get that?
That's like you take a test,
We're
right?
talking about destruction. Hey, the spirit move.
But that's like you take a test, right?
Yeah.
There's 20 questions. You missed 2 out of 18. You still got an 8. You still passed. You just missed 2.
Yeah.
And you retake it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You still passed. You still got a good grade. It's still an 8. But I got them wrong. Right. It's still an 8. You're still good. Just next time, make sure number 19 is B and number 20 is C. It's not what you pick. Mm-hmm. You're good though. You're passed.
Exactly.
You know?
You got it?
Yeah. Sirach 32:17. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will.
Right, according to his will. Well, I mean, I did do that because, but you gotta hear me out though. When the nigga tell you gotta hear him out, that means you gotta stop listening to him. Because there's nothing to hear out at that point. He's trying to make an excuse. And you gotta be mindful of people like that, man. Because even sometimes you could be getting rebuked over something that you actually didn't do, but you say, hey bro, look, fuck it. It is what it is. Just okay, con. You know? Be in that spirit. Don't be a smart ass. But hey, if you're wrong, the Most High is gonna make it right. And that's ultimately what it is. But niggas, like I said, they like roaches. As soon as they try to, as soon as that light gets shined on them, they all see you, they just hit the nearest corner, and now they under the cracks and they back in the darkness, waiting to come back out at night and do a video on you. Yeah, these niggas do. They wicked. It's dark as hell. What the fuck? When the light gets shined on you, though, then it's the issue.
Ain't never no lights on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he
black room.
Yeah, that damn the shit we was watching. That old nigga in the chair. In that spirit, man. You know what I'm saying?
That was called the chair.
Yeah. Was that on that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Right. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, man.
Yep.
And then all people are culprits of that as well. One of the main ones, really. They perceive this thing to be demonic, evil. You know, we're rude, we're mean. Man, this ain't of the Lord. How the hell are you to tell us? A pork chop eating nigga gonna come tell you that this is not the works of the Lord. A nigga with dreads gonna come tell you this is not the works of the Lord. You know, Negroes with malice in their heart coming to tell you this ain't works of the Lord. It's true.
You got somebody, he's so long and so mean and fucked up, and he's trying to get you to understand the truth. But that's fucked up. Yeah, you act like you got a muzzle over your mouth and you strapped up with duct tape. Read, nigga, read. Like, it's just like, bro, if you don't repent, you're gonna die. That's it.
Yeah, man, we're just, the prophets of the Lord are sitting here to just state out the facts, man. Go ahead.
Verse 21.
Yeah.
Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight.
Right, wise in their own eyes. So essentially leaning into their own understanding, which the Most High tells you not to do that. Lean not into thine own understanding. Proverbs the 3rd chapter, 5th verse. Okay? Let's say, many are deceived by their vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. That evil suspicion, nigga, that's your opinion, that's your thought. You think that you're correct, you feel that you're correct, but according to the scriptures, you are wrong. You know, exactly. That's because you got to base it off of that. That's why we just strictly deal with the scriptures, man. Because we find ourselves in that position. You know, people come up. Well, I want to hear what he got to say. Well, what do you feel like? It doesn't matter how I feel. It's what and right. First off, you dumb nigga, you coming up to a whole group of people in the same mindset. So whether you ask me, him, or him, it ain't gonna change nothing.
I like his garment. I want to hear him talk.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like that time we was in Memphis, I want to hear from him. Bro, he's gonna tell you the same thing. What are you talking about? Like, we're on the same team.
That's confusion because we're all gonna say anything different. Why the hell?
And that's why we don't do unity camps.
That doesn't make any sense.
Because if you do a unity camp, if we go with Sakari, if it's GMS, Sakari, and ISUBK, one nigga gonna be talking about a chair, another nigga gonna be talking about a hat, and we gonna be talking about the chip. And it's gonna be 3 different answers on every aspect.
When someone says that means they're thinking that you're gonna say something different than the other person.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are we all together?
Unity camps, that's why the apostles say, man, we ain't doing no damn unity camps.
That's confusion. It's bugged out.
You know? Apostle Ramlock did a video on that, going into that, damn. It was like last week, I think. I can't remember the title, but he was going into that. Beware, he was just going into that. I can't remember the title. Lord's will I can show brothers after it. But, you know, he was going into that, you know, the basically the unity thing. He brought up a thing of back in the, like doing like around the islands and shit. It was like they basically did some try to do some unity shit, they ended up getting fucked over, and there was spies involved and shit. Like I said, it was. I'm roughly paraphrasing, but you know,
beware of that unity demon.
Yeah, yep. That's it. Beware of that unity demon. You know that lesson, which that's a great lesson. When brothers haven't watched it, you know, check that out. What's his GMS info channel 12? You know, definitely check that video out. Beware of that unity demon. And he brought out an example of the past. But like I said, linked to now, man. You know what I'm saying? That spirit of getting together and being together, that shit ain't gonna work, man. Because like I said, you got 3 camps, but y'all all have differences on one topic. If somebody comes up and asks about that one topic, y'all are through. Hey, so so I got a question. What's the mark of the beast? Well, the mark of the beast, it's the embargo. Nigga in the back. It's like, you know, then you looking back like, damn. Well, nah, brother, I think that, you know, I think now thoughts and feelings are being brought out.
You got different speakers.
Yeah.
One speaker, and a few readers or
Right.
You know, having to work together so they be agreed.
Exactly.
So ain't no coming together. Just because you Israelite, don't mean we all cool, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't how it works.
When the scriptures say that, not all Israel is Israel.
Yeah.
Just because you got a garment on saying Yahweh Shema Shai does not mean he's of the elect. It does not guarantee to mean that he's on the same mindset as you.
Yeah, Jake too goddamn friendly, man. that friendly ass spirit gotta go.
But that's why we got fucked up while we're here. Because we want to be friendly.
Yeah, we're not here to be friends, even amongst each other.
I'm not saying bash a nigga head in, but also
brothers are, don't get it twisted. We love each other. We akim, but we're not here to be friends. Yeah. We got a job to do, bro. That's it. And that's why when you get rebuked, when you get corrected, you ain't supposed to take that shit emotionally. Man, I've known you for 4 years. What you mean? No, nigga, it don't matter how long I know you. This is a business.
Do you do that with the jobs? Do the jobs do that with you?
Exactly.
Because no, they don't care how cool you are. You fuck with the merchandise, nigga, you're fired.
Yep.
Like that video that we showed earlier where that nigga dropped that shit with the
You could have been there for 10 years.
You could have been there for 15, 10 years.
You could be cool with the boss.
The CEO.
Nigga, you fucked up.
Bro,
that's it.
Cover you.
Yeah. There's no covering on it.
I covered you before, but I can't cover this. Not for that. That was a big giant case too.
Go ahead.
I had this heard before.
Yeah.
Basically choosing life rather than death. 2nd Ezra 7, I'm sorry, 57 down to 61. It says, Then answered he me and said, This is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said, but if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. For this is the life where Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, Choose thee life, that thou mayest live. Nevertheless, they believe not him, nor yet the prophets after him, no, nor me which have spoken on them. So they ain't listening to nobody.
Right.
That there should not be such heaviness in their destruction, as shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so the scriptures, which especially, because if you're watching this video, then you have the Spirit of the Lord. You have basically you're persuaded to watch videos.
Yeah.
You're inquiring about the truth and you want to learn. So this is the path to life. So the scriptures are telling you to continue to walk down that path, and you're gonna have to go through things while you're on that path. But if you endure it, you're gonna achieve victory. The majority of our people, they don't want to receive life. They say they do. They profess they do with their lips, but with their heart, with their soul, they're going down the path of wickedness. Proverbs 14 and 12. There's a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So they think, this is going to get 401k, and before you know it, you're going to get 401 missiles in your ass. So that's not, our people are seeking after death, and they follow the man that's the harbinger of death. Esau, Edom.
Well, I made a covenant with them too.
Yeah, they made a covenant with them.
Yes, sir.
And the Lord said, choose life.
Yep.
So he wants you to live. The Lord talked about how he would rather you repent than him destroy you. He doesn't have pleasure in destroying his creations. Right. You dumb nigga.
Well, every parent, every parent, they hate disciplining their child. But it's like, why do you think they say it's gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you? Because they may not be
all cat, but
they may not be crying and bawling in front of you, but it's like, damn, bro, I don't feel like doing this, but you being a demon.
Even my damn, my son. Sometimes I gotta correct his ass. After I'm like, damn, you told this nigga 8 times.
Why do you think
it's like he ain't listen, so I gotta do it.
But why do you think sometimes parents they start, joking around with their kids after discipline sometimes? Hey, get some ice cream.
Yeah, it's like you don't, like you say, you don't want to do that shit. But it's like, man, I done told you so many times.
You're bugging.
You left me with no choice, and that's what the Israelites did. They left the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, with no choice.
Right.
All right, I just gotta get it.
They do. My hands are tired.
They do. I gotta be there. Fuck it. Chips. Hey, fuck it, man. That's the realism of what we dealing with. Got it?
Yeah, I had a little bit more than Isaiah 30 actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in the NFT. Isaiah 30 and verse 11. I get verse 10 again in the NFT. They tell the seers, stop seeing visions. They tell the prophets, don't tell us what is right. Tell us nice things. Tell us lies. Forget all this gloom. Get off your narrow path. Stop telling us about your Holy One of Israel.
Yeah. So they don't want to hear anything about the laws of Yahweh Shem Shai. They don't want to hear about Yahweh Shem Shai. You know.
They want to hear about life.
Yeah. They want to hear about life and prosperity. But what does it say? The scriptures say, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. See, if we come to you with that peace and safety doctrine, sudden destruction is coming to you, man. And the scriptures say that, so we know that. That's why we're not coming to you. We're telling you the truth, man. Ain't finna be no goddamn peace on this earth right now. Not until we get established.
I mean, honestly, like you said, we're gonna get peace once this devil goes down.
We got to get established first, and to achieve peace, we have to go through war. Peace is only acquired after war.
Acts 14:22.
You know, only after the act of war is when peace is truly acquired. You know, all you gotta do is go back. What was King David doing all them years of his life? Just so that way King Solomon could be set up. You know, like he was. That's why he couldn't build it. There's too much blood in his hands. Too much. You know what I'm saying? You know, but he was going through doing all. He did what was needed, so that way we could rest. And so it's the exact same thing, man. You know, you got something?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah.
Verse 12, continuing in the NLT. This is the reply of the Holy One of Israel. Because you despise what I tell you, and trust instead in oppression and lies, calamity will come upon you suddenly, like a bulging wall that bursts and falls. In an instant it will collapse and come crashing down. You will be smashed like a piece of pottery, shattered so completely that there won't be a piece big enough to carry coals from a fireplace or a little water from the well.
Damn. You're gonna be through.
Yep.
You're gonna be through. Yeah, you're gonna be destroyed, man.
Yep.
And can you read the top part of that again?
Verse 12 again?
Yeah.
This is the reply of the Holy One of Israel. Because you despise what I tell you,
Right.
and trust instead in oppression and lies, calamity will come upon you suddenly.
Right, so you trusting in the shadow of Egypt, man.
Yep.
Since you trusting in lies, because it's obvious that these people are fucking lying to you, man. They wake up on a daily basis trying to figure out more lies to feed to you people, and you niggas just eat it up. Yeah. You know, physicians of no value. One of the big watch the I was talking to the brothers about it yesterday. Watch the show Painkillers on Netflix. These niggas created a whole goddamn another pill and made it seem like it was just the best thing on the planet. To the point where niggas getting pepper sprayed, but he's still jumping over the counter just to try to get some more pills. It's forging lies. He's a fucking liar, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Jeremiah 7:8. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit.
Yeah, these lying words, they don't profit, man. The words of Esau, Edom, they do not profit.
Oh yeah, I get this too.
But the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, they do profit, man. They bring life. All right, go ahead.
We mentioned Esau's lies.
Yeah.
Colossians 2:8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Yahweh Shai.
Right. And Esau's words, none of his words are backed by the Lord. You know. So that means they're void. You don't need to take them seriously. Okay.
Most High is not in all his thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Most High. What does it say? What does it say? The wisdom of the Lord shall not enter into malicious soul.
Yep.
Roughly paraphrasing. And this nigga is he is the most malicious motherfucker on the planet, man. You know, his spirit is through. Habakkuk the 2nd chapter. Okay, so he's done. So the things that he comes and tell you, you know, hey, we need to mask up, we need to get a jab, we need to do this. You shouldn't be taking any of that shit. You shouldn't be taking heed to it. You do what you need to do. You got to go to Walmart and they tell you, I'm speaking on back on the whole thing was amped up. But you know, when we had to go to Walmart Where's your mask? Okay, whatever. Fine, nigga. You know, I'll wear the mask. Yeah, right. Yeah, let me go.
Shit.
Yeah, fuck. Let that motherfucker in the car. Blood compartment. Yeah. But, you know, when they talking about, well, you gotta be vaccinated, shit. Well, you gotta be vaccinated to come here? Nah. Never mind. I'll just find somewhere else. You know, I'll go elsewhere.
Uber Eats.
Yeah. Uber Eats, you know. That nigga got the jab. His Prius. You gonna pull up, put that shit on the doorstep. You good. This shit, fuck it. Just took a little longer. Yeah, man. Once it interferes with the laws of y'all about your outside, that's when we say no. All right, you got something? Got something? Well, you got something?
I got something going into the wiki.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
We at 40.
Y'all look at this Psalm 53. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Right.
So they're natural lies. So you believe in and trust in the motherfucker that's only gonna tell you lies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so don't follow the ways of Esau either.
That scripture, you can't make worth of paraphrasing.
Straight.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah. Grab that real quick. Can the leopard change his spots? You know. You got it. You know what? I'm zebra today.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm feeling like a lion today, nigga. Look. Jacket. Yeah, you can't strip your skin.
Jake be trying to do that.
Yeah. They believe in an oppressor, man.
This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 15. It says that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. I think that's one of them.
Yeah. That which is crooked cannot be made straight. So the Most High's made this nigga to be crooked. And our people trying to make him straight. Well, he ain't that bad. Well, nigga, he's bad. The fact you said he ain't that bad proves that he's still bad. You know? He ain't that good either. He ain't good at all. This is a wicked nigga. He's a fucking devil, man. And our people have to start, realizing that shit, man. We got Lord willing, the brothers in the spirit, hey, we've already established the fact this nigga's the devil that the Bible speaks of. But for the rest of you people, y'all gotta figure that shit out, man. And the time is running short because pretty soon he's gonna have that grasp on you so much, he's gonna strangle your ass out. And then he's gonna take the damn chip. Man, I'm telling you, man, if y'all niggas take that chip, it's over with, man. You have officially signed you're selling your soul. Mm-hmm. You're giving your soul, your spirit, to Esau.
That's my master.
Yeah, you have ownership over me versus Yahweh Shema Shai having ownership over you. And that is where you fuck up at. Because Esau is not eternal. Esau has no power, man. He has no true power. You know? It says, fear not, that's able to kill the body. Yeah. but fear who? Those that are able to destroy body and soul in hell. Okay? The Most High is in control of all of this, man. So that's who you need to be fearing. Not no goddamn man. Exactly, yep. In Psalms. Brothers got anything else?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, bro.
I got this Hebrews 12 and 2. Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Yeah, so don't be. So go, bro.
So don't be conformed, because that whole seed here is having people be conformed to Esau Edom's way, to submit unto him. And so that's gonna come upon the whole world. Everybody's gonna be doing that. So don't conform into the ways of death.
Scripture say, follow not a multitude to do evil. Mm-hmm. So don't be doing it just because your mother's doing it, your father's doing it, your best friend's doing it. What they always say in the world, if they all jump off the cliff, are you gonna do it? Yeah, they always pull that one. they always say that in the earth. Well, my best friend's doing it. Well, he just don't clip. You want to do it? So, shit.
Y'all niggas ain't listening to that because y'all all doing it.
They never apply anything that they talk about.
When the first black nigga got on TV, got that jab, and the rest of y'all just jumped off the cliff. The rest of y'all got the jab.
Blind leading blind, though.
Fucking even amongst you Israelites. Was it Tazariak? I'm gonna get it just so y'all ain't scared. What? The fuck are you talking about?
God cares.
Yeah. Your ultimate, the apparently a third in command. You think God cares if you get it? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you serious?
And God cares about that fucking chair?
Yeah, right.
That's the real question.
Yeah, because y'all made a big ass ordeal about the chair. We just, man, the chair, this the year of the chair. Y'all just made a big ass ordeal about that damn chair. That dude that threw that hat, he was probably non-UIC. I'm talking shit, but real talk, man. Y'all made an ordeal about that chair. And like you said, you think God cares about that. That's his chair. Mad as hell. Man, the Lord don't care about that shit. But he does care about you being a damn nigga and conforming to the ways of the devil. You don't need to be getting jabbed up for work. For what? Have faith, man. Christianity showing y'all niggas ain't got no faith. Y'all niggas are doing. Y'all bros got anything else? You got any email?
No.
Alright. Yeah, you get the you got something?
No, I was saying I had a quarter.
Oh, go ahead.
Matthew 4:17.
Yeah.
From that time, Yahweh began to preach and to say, "Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand."
Yep. So, yeah, repent. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. It's high time to wake up out of sleep. Our salvation is near to believe. Right, and we're seeing these things. You know, we're actually seeing these things, man. We about to get out of here, bros, and you sisters as well. Okay, so repent, continue to do the work. All right, keep doing your thing. Lord's with us, edifying to the elect. Before we close, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Hakodash. Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who do well. Taught us the truth. Peace, much love. And salutations always to those elect. To the next one, Shalom. Kwam Yashua, Shalom.